Okay, so updates, quick updates. Braces off, relationships still strong. Okay, that all being said, I kept waiting for the right time to come back, but then I kind of realized like
now is the time.
you just need to do it. I'm looking at a script. I had to write all this out, but
Hey guys, I'm making a video.
Yeah, I told her to subscribe. She was like, I didn't know
this is getting clipped in the video, by the way. Okay, so if you're still around, you might have noticed that I haven't been posting. Actually, I don't.
Yada yada.
I mentioned this to my friend who's sitting right next to me. This girl from my school,
Shout out Natalie.
actually says something to me all the time about not posting on YouTube. She's like, walk in. So, I'm so awkward with this. There are people in my room. Okay, I could manage shorter form content, but like TikTok and Instagram still felt draining, and responding to texts felt draining, and scrolling on my phone felt draining. I'm always here to share my experiences with mental health. So I'm gonna say that this past, like, I don't know, year, 6 months has been the worst, like era of sadness,
Era of grief, era of sorrow.
so from June to now, I wrote this and I said November because I wrote this in November. Oh my god, this is like embarrassing. Hashtag vulnerable. They're all looking at me. The dopamine in my system has been low, at an all-time low. And I was scrolling, my creativity was close to gone. Okay, so I said, and I quote, never able to show up on camera, emotional flatness along with agony. I have begun to realize that my kindness can be used as strength, and I'm beginning to let go of anger, not in a way which capitalizes on lack of care, but tenderly. Sometimes limiting self-sabotaging subconscious mannerisms will lead to an influx of social loss, and that can be beautiful. I have learned so much from distance. And then to update y'all a little bit more, we got some tea on this. I started it like this. I don't necessarily know how to explain this, but inner child care is a significant part of my life. Noticing my sensitivity, not degrading nor pitying it, and remembering that it is rooted. Noticing my deep desire to protect and comfort this little version of me that's in all of us. Am I crazy? Let me know. Comment down below. Setting aside moments to reflect on just about everything, which inevitably includes memories showing up when I haven't asked to remember. Letting myself feel coldness, warmth, sadness, joy, etc., etc. All this leads to growth through the formation of genuine understanding of the roots of my habits, patterns, pain, and pleasures. Like the kids say. And then this section, silent blossoming, I have been building a beautiful life for myself quietly. Writer's block has slowly turned to finding inspiration through life and experience, resetting goals which felt impossible to even revisit 5 months ago, delicately pondering and intentionally planning my future through the way I live now, and motivating myself to work towards my goals, reconnecting with my creativity, feeling excited to film again. Along with that, I've been thinking about what I want my channel to be like now. I don't want making YouTube videos to feel like a scheduled chore, because before I was kind of trying to make it like how I do my Finsta.
Because if I Finsta, like, I can maintain that. I constantly take pictures.
But sitting down to make a video is something you have to, like, do. Taking pictures is... And I want to include more vlogs and videos, which is showing myself, like, I don't know.
You'll see.
I said I love a bit differently now. I am choosing better things, clearing space, and learning that saying no can be the best thing I can do for myself. Withdrawing from toxicity, gently beginning to refuse the patterns which hurt me, and setting clear boundaries, dropping the habit of apologizing for existing as myself. Deep guilt to deep realization. This part's really important. When I get depressed, I reform my buried belief that withdrawal means failure. So when I realized it had been a while since I even had the thought to film a video, I felt guilty. The guilt translated into scrolling endlessly, feeling jealous as if everyone else was progressing and I wasn't.
And I was not.
I felt guilt for my depression, guilt for sleeping a lot, guilt for my lack of motivation, and it felt like rest was laziness, silence was failure. I was in pain, yet relentlessly apologizing to myself for not being productive. But there was a moment when I realized that this rest was not avoidance, but recovery. It was necessary, not an easy way out. All that being said, this new phase in my life, which is emerging, feels like I want to show up, not because I should, because I want to. And I am kind of seeing my life as my life again. And I said at the end, this is my pace and I enjoy the walk of life I am choosing. Super scripted, super fucking, I don't know, but it's pretty deep. So, thought you guys would enjoy. Love you guys. Thank you, Natalie, for making me lock in.